Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back. This is the G-Boy Actually podcast. In this episode, I'm joined by a special guest. A lot of you know him from Big Brother. He was the third runner-up on the season that we last had. Uh, this combined house one goes by the name of Themba Broly. If you ain't seen him on Big Brother, I'm sure you've heard songs. He's got so many hits under his belt so far. And today he decided to pull up on us, or else we pulled up on him just to show now. Themba, welcome to the podcast.
What happened, bro?
All good, all good. What's pushing?
And Jam,
It's the chill thing.
it's a chill day, and I'm just happy to be here and to have like somebody from my hood interview. If you'd say that.
No, we always show.
It's a danger.
Danger. As simple as that. Look, the love has always been there. You know what I'm saying? And you've seen it. And it's come across in various ways. But now, people haven't got time to touch base with you back Ekaya on a platform, yes, Ekaya. You know what I'm saying? Seeing you on different platforms, like your reality show. But for now, you see boys and how everything went before it blew up. Yeah.
So then, Jam. Honestly, it's not just the car. Like I've been away from people for the longest of time because like
I see,
we are supposed to zip like against before it happened.
Yeah.
I came from the back of my mother's house, like the back room, to a big show, to being where I'm at. Obviously, it's not a step by step thing. We get it's like you jump all the steps and then you go up. But your thoughts, your character, your how you got there, you don't know how you got there because it's like step by step for other people. For me, it's like step one, then 50. Okay. So I think like what's happening right now, my character is catching up, emotions are catching up, the work ethic that I put in is catching up. So everything else is catching. Yeah, my thoughts are catching up. My mindset is catching up. So literally, it's just catching up, and then by the time I feel like by the time they catch up, my body will be ready for what's coming next. You get it? My body, my mind, my vision, uh, maybe everything else that has to come. I think I'm gonna be ahead of what's coming because right now I'm ahead of myself. So self is catching up, emotions, uh, but the body's there, emotions catching, skin is catching up, spirit, like everything,
Yeah.
body, soul, everything's catching up.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like in the catching up, I'm learning a lot of things that I should have learned before I got here. You get? So I'm learning before. I got here before. Now I'm going back. So for somebody, it might look like I'm doing things slowly, but I feel it's necessary
To slow down a bit so you can catch up.
because I just went already. I just stepped 1, 2, 3, and then I was on 50. You get? So like everything is just catching up, man. Like, I'm learning how to become the person I am. Not me, but the responsibility I have, the achievements I got, without having to go step by step. But also, I don't feel like it's a fake in its life because I went through a lot. You get? I went through a lot before I got here. So I feel like I went hard as a young man, and then I got the results and I got what I wanted. But I lost out on like learning
So many stages.
Yeah, so many stages. I didn't get to be a kid. I didn't get to slack. I didn't get to. Literally, I went from school, college, like I skipped everything. Became a pastor, came back, got work, came back, got a tattoo shop. Now, big brother, and I'm here.
Yeah.
You get in such a way that I was interviewing like people who are married, telling me their problems,
Yeah.
like telling me their cases, telling me their struggles, telling me, and I feel like regardless was cutting there, so I was so much in my own zone, in my prime. I did not think of self.
Themba Broly.
You get
Yeah.
so I would come to me for a prayer, I pray for you, not thinking about I didn't have problems, but now all those problems are catching up. I'm learning how to deal with them.
Do you seem like maybe because the pasta stuff you prepared for, you were trained for, you studied, that you were more equipped than dealing with what Themba Broly is, because no one held your hand in this.
Mentally, yes, but emotionally, no. You get
Okay, yeah, there's levels.
yes. Mentally
You were
and
prepared.
physically.
Yeah.
Mentally and physically. But emotionally, I just numbed my emotions. And like my my that's why you watch the show. I've never cried. My mother's funeral, I didn't cry. My father died, I didn't cry. I never cried for like, I think for like, for 10, not 10, maybe 15 years, I never dropped a tear.
And you know that feeling.
So on national TV, I just broke out. You know why? Because I carried so many people's bodies. You get,
You were always the last.
and I was too young, so I numbed my emotions and just became a spiritual person and just a physically strong person, spiritually strong person. I'm still that person, but emotionally, I didn't learn how to. Spiritually, I'm strong. Spiritually, I mean like mentally. The spirit is the mind, isn't it? So mentally, I'm one of the strongest people mentally. I'll go through something and get over.
You knew how to compartmentalize, put this feeling away. It's not important. Let's deal with what.
So I just loved all the things and just became a spiritual person. So I became a mental person to control my body. I'm physically strong and mentally strong, but I numbed my feelings. So now I'm starting to take care of self because now self is demanding from self.
That's something I wanted to touch on. I didn't think we'd get to this place so quickly, but since you're here, right, I'm always someone that's conscious about mental health and joy, because as much as there's so many things put on our shoulders. It's almost like there's no time to cry, even though it hurts. John, which is why I can identify didn't cry when people passed on that were so close to you, because you had a chip on your shoulder, which I need to be strong for everyone else around me, and that's how we are are created by our environment to be these strong individuals, right? But what you said, which at the end, it catches up emotions. So what do you do now to sort of keep your mental health in check?
Emotional. Because usually I don't make emotional. Like I don't make emotional. So I was taught like to not be emotional. Understand? So I was always like a mentally strong person. I'm still mentally strong.
Yeah.
But now I'm taking care of emotions and learning how to love somebody beyond, like more than you love yourself. You get,
Unconditional.
yeah, and not expecting anything and knowing that that person is, there's a possibility of losing a person, but you still love them unconditionally. So I'm learning those type of things, you understand, where you learn to be confused, to not be strong, emotional to not
Some situations don't
not
need
to fuck up, bro.
Yeah, some situations don't need
Just
to
to
be strong.
fuck up. I'm telling you how to fuck up. You understand?
Be real.
Because like I learned so much how to be disciplined. I was disciplined my whole life.
Sure.
Yes, I just had a responsibility. So now I'm learning how to fuck up and how to fix it. And how not to go through the things that will make me fuck up.
Facts.
Yeah. So Lenton Lezo, like it took a lot from me, but I'm telling you something even more. I'm a mentally strong person. I'm just learning how to be emotional. Yeah. Because I felt it's necessary. After I just cried and I don't know how they came out.
Just happened. I saw that.
So that thing after that episode, I was like I don't even remember what happened.
Yeah. You are just triggered. There's an out of board. You
I
understand?
don't even know why I was crying. Because those are the type of situations I deal with real quick. Shut people down.
Yeah.
Say, no, this is the way. Don't tell me this. Let's go there. Let's do this. Don't worry.
Being in control.
I will take care of it. Don't worry.
So it feels like to me it's been shaking for such a long time, and now it got to hit the top.
It's the middle. It's the core of your of self.
Yeah.
I need to. I'm a Christian. Listen.
Yes.
So mind, body, and soul. So I've been taking care of body, hands, and mind, spirit, and body. But the soul, I did not learn the soul because the soul is like confusing.
Yeah. Complicated.
Because it doesn't make decision. The strong one takes the decision for the soul.
Yeah.
Mina, I've been taking decision off of my.
It became like a child that wasn't getting attention till a point it couldn't hold it in anymore.
Yeah.
And then just burst out.
So manje into egrand eyenzakele kimi ngokuthi lento zonke esithunakele zingifundise into eyi-one I feel ukuthi la ukhona like la manzi avile khona azolibona nje. So literally I've been taking care of people, solving their problems, but those problems now I don't even know how I did, how I told them. I'm not married, but I'm talking to a married person, telling them how to solve their problem, praying for them.
You were more practical.
I remember there was one time, even like, that's what I'm saying, like even the fear left. I remember one time I was sleeping in the church. You know, sometimes people don't like, about Lani someone did I did. What do you call it? NG. It's Tumba Snal NG.
Yes.
So, Masnal NG, this man, Moshar, Snala Gupi, is on to it.
Okay.
So I slept with so many dead people. Now I last week I just had a dream. The dream and it was a dead person. And then it brought back a memory one time because I was an auxiliary pastor. So the coffin was like just beside the altar.
Yeah.
Lomaoli the lawyer. I just had the coffin falling down because my royal upstairs. And then when I got down there, Lomaoli was just outside.
Outside the coffin?
Yeah, meeting Baba riding.
Yeah, the stand.
And
yeah.
She was so heavy, my nigga. I remember,
bro.
Yeah, because I don't want it. So those type of things, like I remember pulling Lomaoli, putting it back to the coffin.
Yourself at night alone.
Yeah, no, that's nothing. I was like, that's normal. So, like, literally, all those things are just coming back to me to say, like, I was sleeping na Themba Broly. So, normally, in memory, and it was so vivid. I remember Nomlomak was like, oh my God. So, I had to fix a mouth, roll her back to the alcohol. So, I'm roller. Yeah. Just to wait for one more member to come. The first member to hit the box because it's heavy. So those type of things, my nigga, just tells me how strong I am mentally. Do you understand?
Yeah. No, not just anyone can withstand that.
My nigga. But I did not take care of my emotions. So I'm doing it now.
No, that's
flopping, fixing, and learn how to fix. Do it right, wrong, right, and know how to keep it.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah,
No, I'm glad you taking care of that emotional health type of stuff, because a lot of us guys, we try to sweep that stuff away, and it's great to see. Mbonile Namachita on the show have been honorable. There was a lot of crying, which for me I felt was a healthy show of emotion. You don't have to be the hero every time. Sometimes now you have a bad day. Sometimes you have a bad season and things like that. No, man. This is big. Thanks for sharing with it. But I'm happy to see you in a good space, because I don't know if I were in those shoes and my life was just ramped. Because I mean, you went from a guy chilling, just like any other guy, doing your tattoos, doing your indie house sessions, pushing music and your passion, and you didn't have to change yourself or compromise yourself.
honestly, when I left the ministry, I knew this was gonna help because when I left, I remember so when they called me back to come back to because I left because somebody did some mistake there. Politics. I don't want to talk.
You,
So they called me back to the ministry. I said no. Then I prayed for this. Like I asked, and then they gave God, let me save you in a different. Just give me 1,000,000 people. Let me make music. Then I'll talk about you whenever I get in church. You can pray. I always talk about God, full knowledge. But it's not in the form of like a pastor. You get.
yeah,
It's not like in the form of a pastor.
yeah,
It's not like in the form of a pastor. Right now, I just feel like to the Gentiles, become a Gentile to win them. Romans, become a Roman to win them. To the Jewish, become a Jewish to win them. So right now, we're living in this.
this time, yeah, this is
So I'm gonna become this era and succeed in this era. Be big in this era and talk about God. I'm just an ambassador about in chains, but I'm doing what I'm doing, but the purpose is to serve God.
yeah,
I'm told. So manje intazipha njengebari what I am always speaking. It's all an illusion, and in the illusion, I'm trying to be the magician, not the person that's triggered by the illusion. Keep coming back to the same show. Not saying it's
not knowing how it's being done is what keeps you hooked.
so manje abantu ababhala like they don't get it, and they will never get it. But that one person that gets it, for me, that's it. You get at one person, and then manje, uh, I'm gonna serve God to my music for me, whatever I do. And I'm trying to not be a pastor and not be
Not make it preachy.
yeah.
Bring the people to it.
For an example, like everybody knows my mistakes, but I talk about God
Yeah,
because that's the main point. And then the season 2 is gonna be about my tattoos because I've always wanted to be an artist. Sure, wanted to go to art school,
Papa.
but obviously, from
Yeah.
afford.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna make this season about my tattoos. It's gonna be in the hood,
yeah.
just to show people that you can make it from there. Literally, I came from.
Show them they're real.
Yes,
They're real. I know.
I came from my bed to becoming Themba the ghost.
Yeah. Now you're taking them back to it starts
I'm not taking them back. I'm showing them how to do what I did.
in real time, like now.
Get it?
You know what? Are you gonna have to lace me up with something? Like that somewhere.
I want to tattoo one, but I need cry.
No, I no share this space. It's fine. You can mess. I am just yeah. So that is another guy who's also gonna be on the podcast. Episode which is I getting this in great times. There's some Tiger from Soweto.
Oh yeah.
Black Crystal, shout out. Young Chola, good neighbors. You know, at the end of the day. But and then musically, right now, what's the
And music, Prime, ne?
Yeah.
There's like a lot of changes in the music industry. There's like piano now taking over the world,
Yeah.
and there's like hip hop changing. Now you see features, you see people making group songs. People you wouldn't think they would make a song with another person. Now hip hop is coming together.
Yeah.
People are making group songs. They're coming together. I just feel like the piano wave
Yeah.
shoot the hip hop wave.
Of course.
A person will stay like, yeah, without featuring nobody, unless they're bigger than them.
Yeah.
Feature. Hey, but now we are more with group songs. Boy.
Now it's bad.
Yeah.
Now it's like, who you call?
It's unity.
Yeah.
And it's what.
That's all we are.
Hip hop will never die, but my piano is shaking shit up.
Right?
And even shaking hip hop, because like you see, a person that you never see featuring this.
So look at this. A couple of years ago, the number one song wasn't good. We ain't heard an anthem like that in recent times.
You get what I'm saying?
And it's not like the people who made those songs are no longer in the game. No, they are around, but piano has shifted the motion. But even if they create something there,
no,
it doesn't
comes.
You understand? It's like,
God, like
how can we?
Yeah, but it's a good shift. I think like it's a good shift, and I think people should stick to what they're doing.
Yeah.
If they feel like doing something else, they should do it and add what they're doing to them.
Exactly.
If you're a rapper, rap on my piano. Why not?
I mean, other kind reason.
If you're a trapper, trap on that shit.
Trap, show them how that you can trap on any type of beat. Because at the end of the day, the trap is coming out of you.
Or be a youngster, come from a piano and make sense.
You see? Yeah.
So let's just make music speak.
Actually, youngster now. Sorry to cut you. Youngster now, before he popped off, before he signed to Piano Hub, right? I was chatting with him, right? I found him on Facebook. Some guy from Davidson, he was doing remixes of people's songs.
Very humble.
You know, very humble nigga, man.
Lyrics, even shot the video for ambitious.
Yes.
Not ambitious, fucking helmet.
What was that?
Black Diamond.
Yes, a guy I see wearing a shirt, you know, and he used to do a hip-hop, Afro type of variation, and I like that.
Yeah, that's why they say plant in the morning, in the evening, and at night, because you don't know which seed will grow. That nigga was doing hip hop.
Yeah.
But he did hip hop, house, and my piano. Manjo Williams hip hop. But he kept one thing about youngster, he just became himself on whatever it is. If you put a piano beat, I'm still going to be young.
You can identify me wherever I'm at. Type of thing. I like that.
So music is music. But mina Brian, understand?
Yeah.
Like hip hop, if you bring me my piano, let's go. If you bring that in, let's go.
Work move.
But I got no pressure right now.
Yeah.
No pressure. It's a song that I'm pushing right now.
Yeah, no pressure, my dog.
Yeah, no pressure. So initially I have like a song, like I have an album, New Dawn Deluxe.
Yeah.
I'm just putting out singles until I find that one thing.
Okay, so Newton was the one with the green cup. Socks with that. The Deluxe is the one with the red cup.
The red cup.
It's already out.
No, it's not
out yet. You push it off, then they're gonna throw on.
That's from Deluxe. Only one song is out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put out one song and another one and another one. This algorithm is it.
Yeah.
If I get I believe all of them are hot. But timing. There's one song that's gonna get the perfect time.
Yes.
And when I get that song, I put everything out.
Now that's great.
Then start making videos. Yeah. But you're not no choice,
no pressure.
You're forced.
That's it. You know, that's the only way we get in spaces.
Yeah.
I mean, you put yourself in a position where you are in Big Brother and you push yourself. even within Big Brother, you showed everyone that, you know what, this is me. I ain't changing on this. These are my principles. This is what I do. You came out, you said, I'm still this. I'm still pushing this, which is why there's so many people gravitating towards you, why you have such a cult following.
People always ask me what's happening, what's going on there. I honestly don't know what's happening. I just know that there's Ghost Nation. Who's Ghost Nation? I don't fucking know, nigga. Ghost Nation is a whole lot of people who believe in.
They can identify with you.
But one thing I will tell you, Ghost Nation is like, most of the time, Ghost Nation is like people like me. Before I went to the show, I was rejected. No,
I remember those times, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, it was cool, and then it was just a rejection for a year. People like go to the mall. People kept on saying you're crazy. And then I went to the show, came back. Then I was the coolest guy in the world. And then now
it makes sense.
some people are going back to being what they are. But right now, it's just 2%. They're gonna come back.
Yeah.
So, but Ghost Nation is the rejects, you know.
Yeah,
Misfits. I always
facts.
Yeah, because you just meet somebody that tells you that my mother loves you so much.
How can the mother love you? And
It's not
you've been made to believe
make a video for my grandmother.
How though? That's what the how for me. It's how, because I know you before Big Brother, and you always had these chats. I don't remember a mother saying, "That's what I." You understand? So narrative.
So literally, I want to I think they saw don't judge a book by its cover.
Facts. Because now the soul and the spirit is endearing. It's something else.
But overall, my nigga, I'm just telling you that there's like a lot of people who tells me who tell me who they as in Bram. I mean, just you looking at your son's picture and just standing there for 13 hours. That was it.
No.
You looking like that, believing in Jesus. That was it.
You're changing paradigms.
Don't judge a book.
You changed so many paradigms. I mean, like, come on. The love you've been displaying for your kids has been immense.
Yeah, and people you look at a guy like me. Obviously, to somebody, I don't have kids. I'm a player. But now they saw, this guy is kids?
What?
And my kids fucking love me, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't have to change who you are to fit in there. You're still the same person when you're with your kids, when you're with your friends. And now people is like seeing all your crew. They're like, oh shit. They all tear it up. This is their lifestyle. This is what they need. Now it's like, what? We thought he was pulling a stunt, but no. They're like, this is them. You know what I'm saying? And now, my man, I'm so happy for you. I'm grateful for your success and everything that has gone your way, and I hope things continue to go your way.
I'm just also happy because there's a lot of support I'm getting, dog. If I tell you now, as I speak to you, there's a group of people just talking about how they're gonna help me out to help them out. So it's a heavy burden to carry. I feel like I have a big responsibility.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just feel like giving up. But the thought of knowing that people believe in me and the responsibility I have doesn't allow me to.
The purpose hasn't been served.
It keeps me going. Sometimes you just feel like, what? The burden. But people's prayers, sometimes I can feel people praying for me. People just don't allow you to fall even. They just don't allow you. You get. Yeah, when somebody's trying to fight you, I went through a lot of things, like just a person I trusted, just saying things about me, and me not saying a word took a lot from me, because sometimes it's just wake up, let me just go talk. But I become strong and just let it all come in. and then God will tell you. So yabo manje into engiyaziyo ukuthi izinto zizothuleka and ziyathuleka online.
Yeah.
Of your September is my month.
Yeah.
It's not even September, it's like September now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
September.
Yeah. It's a move.
September.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's a movement that's going on. I can't say much about the show. I can't talk much about the show because content. Yeah. So, but thank you for having me. I'm gonna drop a video, drop music, like it or not. Song dance.
Yeah.
But merch is gonna come out.
Yeah. Nice.
Songs are gonna come out, but we're on no pressure right now.
Yeah.
Videos are gonna come out. Show can talk about
now. Yeah.
and then I don't know, maybe I might find myself somebody new,
You know that's life. That's in store.
My newborn dog. I've been trying to get a hold of, like, I can't see my newborn, but I know that God will make a way.
There's always a way. Yeah. No, there's always a way. Okay.
But other than that, I love Ghost Nation. Themba loves Ghost Nation. And Ghost Nation loves Themba. Themba Makaya.
Where do people find you? Socials?
Themba Broly on Instagram. Themba Broly on Themba Broly on
That's your
top. Themba Broly on Facebook. Themba Broly on everything.
On everything, one life. No, shout out, my boy. Thanks for the time. Thanks for everything. Now, we go that shop. This has been another episode of Themba. Actually, thank you for joining us. We out.